Um, oh boy. Where do I... Sorry, I'm just, can anybody hear me? I mean, I'm a bit of a buffering. Can anybody... Oh, okay. Um, okay, where do I start? Oh yeah. Hi everybody, this is Black Rhino Ranger, and welcome to another fantastical live stream by yours truly. With the recent international release of the highly anticipated crossover since the Avengers movie of the big giant lizard from Japan facing the big giant primate from America, Godzilla versus Kong. And it was, and keep in mind, fellas, this was not the first time those two giants have met. In 1962, Japan once made a film about Godzilla and King Kong. In fact, it was King Kong's first film in nearly 30 years, and it was Godzilla's first film in 8 years, and it was the first time both the monsters appeared in color. Now, a small warning. There are two warnings for this live stream because my live stream is a bit my internet is a bit poor where I am, so you might experience a bit of buffering. You might experience a bit of lags, and you may not be able to hear me properly. Let me know if you've experienced any technical issues. Now, that's basically on me. Secondly, because I got a relative staying over and she's suffering from something I cannot mention, there's a chance you might hear her because she does not have a good memory of something. I don't want to talk too much about that, but I just want to focus on this. And for this live stream, all you gotta do is request me anything that's giant monster related. Fellas, I'm gonna try and explain this as quickly as I can. You got 10 different options. You got monster versus monster, as in you have a character fighting against each other with these moves. Second option is to have the monsters destroy famous buildings like the Empire State Building in New York. The third option, you can have monsters interacting with little guys. Do they like them? They hug them? Do they not like them? They squish them? The fourth option, they show the behavior of the giants. Are they calm? Are they gentle? Are they angry? The fifth option, just draw a character in any of these sizes, twice as tall as a man or universal size or anything. Sixth option, monsters trying to do small things, as in they try to have dinner, they're trying to watch TV, but they're so small and they're so big. The seventh option, little guys parodying movies, like you can have a small character dressing up as Godzilla or a small character dressing up as the Beast of 20,000 Fathoms, the inspiration for Godzilla. The eighth option just asked me to draw a type of giant, any type of giant, a mythical one, an animal one, an alien. And the ninth option, giants doing useful tasks. They're helping humanity, like washing the windows or planting trees. Or the final option, just be random. Your choice. Which one is it? Hope I explained it as quickly as I can. I hope I didn't delay too much. Which one is it? Let's see. We have monster versus monster. We have I would like the third option. Random. Monsters interacting with little guys. 10. Just be random. Why didn't you make Godzilla's color grayish black instead of green? I'm used to him being green thanks to Godzilla 2000. That was my true proper introduction to him. Godzilla 2000. It was in Godzilla Save the Earth. There are two different Godzilla options. One was the 2001 where he's more greenish and he has the red spikes, and then there's the 90s one where he's grayish and he has the blue spikes. But I'm more used to his green one. Do monsters interacting with little guys? Monster versus monster, monster versus monster. You know what? If that's what people want, so be it. It is, in fact, a Rampaging video after all. Bye-bye. And monster versus monster. Now, who do you want? Now, for this occasion, you get to request 2 monsters doing either of these. It's the punching, the kicking, the wrestling, anything. Request me 2 monsters doing these things. And if you have nothing to request, just ask me any question. And if you like, you can use the, Do you prefer Queen, Manic Street Preachers, or Nirvana? Oh, I prefer Queen. We are the champions, my friends. Yeah, but Larry Cooper punching who? Oh, this one I like. I don't did it right. Let me try it one more time. He's got boxing gloves. Actually, no. That one, I wouldn't. They look too goofy. So and well, let me just add in a little there's a little some. Okay, okay, before, which version of Grimlock did you say you want me to do? Oops, I'm supposed to remove this. Sorry. So which version of Grimlock is it? Is it G1 Grimlock? Is it animated Grimlock? Is it the Fall of Cybertron Grimlock? Is it the 2015 Robots in Disguise Grimlock? Okay. Oh. Now, some people actually, looking at some of the images, there has been some pictures of Grimlock attacking the Indominus Rex, or pictures of Indominus Rex versus Grimlock. But he no bozo, he king. You just adjust him a little bit. I actually wonder, would the Dinobots technically be bigger than a regular dinosaur? I mean, they all them Autobots and Decepticons. I mean, he is huge. I mean, I guess in Beast mode, his T-Rex is barely the size, is kind of the size of a human being. While in something isn't right. Just let me just okay. Let me just show you. Let me just bit in so you know that he's punching. You know that he's punching Grimlock. There you go. We have two tyrannical titans, the Indominus Rex versus Grimlock. Something's not right. Okay, next up, what else? Okay, oops, sorry, something, accidentally did a little something that wasn't supposed to. Godzilla kicking Odie? That's kind of mean. Usually that'd be Garfield's thing. Oh dear, something's happened. Which... just to make sure things are just funny that you asked me to draw OD and you asked me to draw OD after drawing Grimlock because OD and Grimlock are voiced by Greg Berger. Oops, that was not supposed to happen. There we go, we have Godzilla. Oh, let's see. Where is it? Drew Airy riding on Mothra. Okay. This is a new one. Okay, let me just. I think I need to. Let me just. Sorry, I know this is supposed to be a gigantic live stream, but let me shrink the characters a bit because we need to save some room for as many characters as possible. Just reduce him to this. Let me just reduce Godzilla and OD down to size as well. Okay, so it's airy riding on Mothra. Okay, that's what you want. Not an easy character to draw. In some of the pictures I'm looking at, she's sometimes with and sometimes without a nose. No, this won't do. Her eyes are a little more squarish. What does she do? What is she, No, I don't think I did the nose right. Just put her here for now. But don't worry, I'll move her in just a jiffy. Let me just now, admittingly, they're a lot different than. I'm just never super accurate when it comes to butterfly patterns. And I'm trying to my dang like I said, this is not easy. I think I can only do this chibi fight. Just color her eyes a little bit. Now, don't worry about some of the layers being overlapping and stuff. Let me show you a little bit of what I can do when it comes to coloring. So that way you don't have to worry in case I made some errors. Fortunately, this is the pain. Oops, that wasn't it. Sorry about that. Just only a little temporary coloring so I can, oops, something's not right. Nope. Where am I? Ah, there's something. Gotta close all the gaps in order to properly color your characters in. There we go. Actually, I prefer this. That's more like it. That's more like it. Just there we go. I'll finish the coloring another time. Whoops. Let me just color Mothra's head. Actually, I'm not supposed to. Supposed to be more like this. I think this should do it for now. I'm just gonna leave it like this for now. I want to move on to something else. I'll color the rest when I have enough time. There we go. We have Mothra. Oh yeah, and I haven't did my checklist on this. So what was it again? I've done the punching. I've done the kicking. A bonus, I did some writing. Now, let's see. Do you like back at the barnyard? No, not really. Let's see. Do I just Oh, I did not. I said stop spamming. What's happening? Oh, what's happening? I say, who's Mr. Ghost Wrestling King Kong, the Fallen versus Sentinel Prime? Have you heard of actor Darren Day Paul, the same guy who voiced Gilgrunt? You're saying he's wrestling, I'm not. Rodan shoving Rainbow Dash. Oh. Okay, let me just, this one, Made a little boo-boo there. So, where is the other monster? Where is Orga? He's got very menacing teeth. If I can remember correctly, Ogre... Is that it? Now, something tells me that Orga's design may have been the inspiration for the 2010 version of Clash of the Titans, the Kraken. In the 1980s version, he was more like a sea monkey. In the 2010 version, his is like he looks a lot like the Orga. There we go. We have sorry, something's not right. There's a problem. We have Orga with Roy Cooper in his hand. Color the rest later. Do it the Powerpuff Girls versus Lizzie, please. First, I need to know who's shoving the character now. Who shoves the character? Which monster is shoving another monster? What are your thoughts on the Thomas and Friends reboot season 25? I don't know what to say really. I mean, I haven't really watched Thomas since I was a toddler. I mean, the most I know are the first two seasons, the one with Ringo Starr as the narrator. And I've only seen one of the season 4 ones, the one with Peter Sam with the with the loose funnel. But aside from and of course Thomas and the Magic Railroad. But aside from them, I haven't been keeping up with Thomas ever since. Now, as for the reboot, I'm not sure what some people. I know some people. I mean, according to some research, the franchise to a lot of people with who have with the autistic spectrum. I myself, in Asperger's, was quite addicted to Thomas as a kid, and I have a first cousin once removed who is a lot more severely autistic than I am, and he adores Thomas. Yeah, and I'm wondering what would his reaction be like if he saw the reboot though, and that's what frightens me. Oh, let me just check something. Would it be alright if Gigantamax Pikachu belly flopped on Mechagodzilla? You mean the Feds Pikachu? But which version of Mechagodzilla? Is it the Mechagodzilla 1, the Showa one, the one where it was sent by aliens to attack Earth, or Mechagodzilla 2 in the Heisei era, Defense Force, or the third Mechagodzilla, aka Kiryu in the Millennium version, or the Godzilla from the Ready Player One series. And wait, Body Slam, doesn't that remind me of that time when Pikachu was what was it again? Pikachu was facing off against Raichu in the Thunder Gym battle, and Raichu kept. When is Lily Lau wearing clothes? I have no idea. Yeah, but so again, so people want, is it the Showa one, the Terror Mechagodzilla one? Okay, so it's the one where he I always prefer the fat Pikachu. It makes it look so cute. But as for Godzilla Mechagodzilla on the other hand, I'm actually not sure which is my absolute favorite. I think the Kiryu, the Mechagodzilla 3 version, I think that's my most favorite of the Mechagodzillas. Has a nice shiny look and very loaded with a ton of weapons. But the Cinemassacre, or the Angry Video Game Nerd, he says that the Millennium Mechagodzilla looked kind of dopey. But he does compliment on the Heisei Mechagodzilla's shiny design, in contrast to Mechagodzilla's design, to the rusty design of Showa Mechagodzilla. There we go. We have Pikachu, the gigantic Pikachu, attacking Mechagodzilla. What was your first gaming console? I started off as a PC, and then I remember getting this little connecting plug-in to TV thing, which allows you to play hundreds or thousands of arcade games. But the first one I truly owned was the one I'm the proudest base besides the PC. Okay, wait, what am I doing? I shouldn't be doing some. I think I've lost track what I was doing. I've lost track of what I was doing. I think I've done. Uh-oh. Yeah, I've lost track. Let's that's belly flopping, so that kind of counts. So I already did carrying. That's Orga. I accidentally the thing wrong. He's actually kind of carrying. So it's not really wrestling. So I'm gonna have to do another one. I have to do another wrestling one. The Orga one is Roika, but that kind of counts as carrying. Monori Mineta. What was it again? Minoru, I meant. Wait, isn't it that guy, that creep who, alright, I remember, Mickey Mouse, he's a guy who, rarely gets angry, but sometimes when he does, at one point when, he, threatens, he actually points a gun at Donald. It was in the episode where he and his gang were performing. When he and his gang were performing this symphony. It was called Symphony Hour, and and Donald was like he was not happy with it. He threatened to walk. He was about to quit, but then Mickey stopped him and held a gun pointing towards him, and that quickly got Donald. That would not go well by today's standards. Just like a lot of things Disney has done in the past that are nowadays no longer acceptable by today's standards. I mean, we all know about the Dumbo with its controversies, like the crows and the rouseabouts, and Peter Pan with its Native Americans. There's also one with there's also one with Now here's a funny thing. When I was a kid in the UK, I once had a Dumbo VHS, and I once had a Dumbo VHS, and it had 3 shorts. It had 3 shorts. Yes, one of them is Noah's Ark, and another being the 3 Little Pigs, and another featuring 3 orphan kittens. And there's a scene which in that short which I do not think would also go well today. I mean, this cat bumps into a little doll, and it goes, "Mama, Mama." Then it flips it upside down, and it reveals pardon me for saying this, a black doll that says, "Mammy." Oh, that would not go. I didn't know it was racist. I was only a toddler back then. And keep in mind, this is coming from a guy who's a mixed Asian, Pakistani, Malaysian, Indian, and Chinese, born in England. And I didn't care. I was having a bit of fun watching Dumbo and those cartoons all together, because I knew that they were cartoons. Although Baby Mine still made me cry. And Look at Anguirus, what a crybaby. I shouldn't say that to him. I mean, Anguirus I think Anguirus is my all-time favorite monster. Now, before you say anything, don't say anything about Godzilla vs. Kong. If any of you have seen it, don't tell me. I want to see the movie for myself. Oh. So don't spoil a single thing to anybody. There we go, we have Mickey Mouse wrestling against Anguirus. Did it correctly. Now, who's pushing and shoving on another monster? Once upon an Id, did the chit beams with a... No. I don't know if I can do that one. I mean, I'm actually not comfortable. That's not nice to laugh at poor Anguirus. I'm sorry. He's just my favorite monster. Shoving. Let's see. Biolante and all right. Do you want Rodan to shove the Friendship is Magic Rainbow Dash or the Pony Life Rainbow Dash? Is it the Friendship is Magic Rainbow Dash or the Pony Life Rainbow Dash? Oh, goodbye, Mixopolis. Take care. Friendship is Magic Rainbow Dash. All right, that's what you want. Now, before you ask, no, this is not Ditsy Doo or Derpy Hooves. It is in fact no dash. You know, some of the other pony characters, they do make some weird faces. Sometimes they do derp themselves. Prove that this is RD. I'm drawing some stripes. The stripes indicate it is RD. Hmm. Ooh. What's disconnected? Hmm. Something's disconnected. I'm not sure what it is. Gotta remember it's 6 stripes. There we go. We have Rodan shoving Rainbow Dash. Okay, who's headbutting? Who's headbutting? What's your favorite Elton John song? Crocodile Rock. But if I had to pick a second favorite, it'd be The Circle of Life. It's a wheel of fortune. Wait, it's first I need somebody to headbutt. What's your favorite Scooby-Doo movie? That one's a tough one. I have seen a few Scooby-Doo movies, and not a lot of them were very good, but they still had their fun moments. I can count them as guilty pleasures. Like there's Scooby-Doo and the Arabian Nights, where the Scooby and Shaggy, every character was drawn in a very cartoonish, over-the-top style. Is when Scooby and Shaggy were in an Arabian city, and Shaggy tells to the prince the Arabian tales in the style of Scheherazade. Like there was an episode where he tells one story about stealing some riches with Megilla Gorilla as the assistant. There's one that's clearly a homage or ripoff to Aladdin with Yogi Bear as the genie. But I've forgotten the other one. Maybe there wasn't a third story, but I forgot. Fellas, this is about giant monsters. Why aren't you requesting me giant monster versus giant monster versus giant monster? Elmo is a teensy teeny weeny monster, and please. Let's see, let's see. Rampardos is so basically Paris is a Pachycephalosaurus type of Pokemon. Snuffleupagus or Snuffy. I always thought it was a woolly mammoth because of his he has the elephant trunk and he's very hairy. But why exactly is he headbutting Big Bird? Yeah, here we go. I don't think I did a good job on this one. I think I might have to draw another version of this at a later date. So that's the headbutting done. Okay, so what do we have left? We have biting, scratching, stomping, fire breathing, running away, and one more. So who bites? Who? I thought Snuffy and Big Bird are friends. I thought so too. It's very odd to seeing Snuffy attacking his best friend Big Bird. And then again, Snuffy is kind of depressed. Maybe that's why. He's always shown as a bit of a downer. Oh. That's a challenge, but that I am willing to accept. Just adding a little bit of a, not too much because I want to keep the standards of YouTube's guidelines afloat. And let's see, it's a very oops, something's not right. Okay. Let's see. Yes. Dude, that is nasty. Who's your favorite Muppet? That's another good question. And there's so many Muppets I adore, but I'm not sure. Maybe it's the hecklers, Statler and Waldorf, the ones that are like, did you understand? Like Fozzie tells a joke and I over here, good grief, the comedian's a bear. But he's wearing a necktie. And then they say, do you understand that joke? No, I don't speak Italian. Oh, that is nasty. Project Nemesis. Let me look. Project Nemesis. I am unfamiliar with that monster. He looks like a combination of Godzilla with a bit of Orga and maybe another monster included, but wasn't he part of that game Violent and lit Violent and who the heck is? Don't you mean Violent? Don't you mean Biolanti? Don't you mean Biolanti? I looked up Violent, it's not there. It's what are you referring to? And who is Lilligant? Lilligant. Just save some space there. Let's see, Teeth from Nightmare. The teacher from Nightmares, huh? See. She's very nightmarish, but isn't that kind of ooh. Searching. Why Scratch versus Hot Dogs is not a giant beast? I mean, if it was I mean, if it was a giant from Skylanders Giants, that I understand. But why Hot Dog versus Scratch? This is a giant monster live stream. And let's add in that creepy spider. Just separate him in another I hope I'm doing this right. If I'm not doing it right, call me out. Let's see. Stop. Mo. Okay, sorry, something has happened again. We've only got like 4 options to go, people. All right, let's what was it again? Seriously, what is Lin? Okay, time out. Ugh. The time melt, so where was I again? Oh, finally somebody requests some. There we go. We have Tree Rex stomping on Shroom Boom. Have you seen the Bee movie? I have. I didn't mind it too much as a kid. And well, it's kind of original to say the least. Originally dumb, but kind of fun to watch it. How bad it can get. I don't know. It's one of those films I consider a guilty pleasure. Breathing fire on the space slug. Huh. The space slug looks like a worm. When I heard about King Kong, Zilla, I heard that during production of the 1998 Godzilla, the people behind who directed the people who were making the Godzilla 1998 movie were not exactly the biggest fans of Godzilla. There was one person who did try his best to dedicate as much as he can to Godzilla, but he was given but and unfortunately his design was not used. It did look more like the 1990 did look more like the classic Godzilla than the one that was actually in the movie, but it wasn't used. The director wasn't exactly a big fan of it. He wanted Godzilla to be a little bit more realistic and make him vulnerable to military, which is something the original Godzilla wasn't. He was immune to most military attacks. And the only thing that can really stop Godzilla was another nuclear monster. Wait, no. And at one point, they were considering to include Zilla in Godzilla Unleashed, but they either scrapped it because the character would not have been, because they feared the character would have not been well received if they included him in it. But this kind of backfired a bit because because fans actually did want to see Zilla appear in Godzilla Unleashed. I mean, he's in fact he's identifiable enough to be his own monster. He doesn't have to be an incarnation of Godzilla. He can always be a brand new monster that I mean, there are several monsters that do inherit Godzilla's traits. Some of them even got some of his DNA, like Space Godzilla was mutated through some of his DNA. Some of his DNA were merged into a crystal, thus giving us Space Godzilla. A mothership-like monster once attacked what was it again? A mothership-like monster attacked Godzilla, and then it absorbed some DNA from Godzilla, and thus becoming Orga. And they even tested some Godzilla DNA on a plant, thus creating Biolante. So who's running away from who? Okay, get back over there. Alright, and now we come to our very last one. Now this one, you can request whatever. Whatever monster doing whatever to another monster. Just ask me doing something to another monster. And this is my last, and that will be my last one for today. The victim is running away from the teacher. Gigantamax Charizard battling Scorpion. Artist is played by Kevin James of the movie. Now, Otis in back of the bar, chased by you. Minion hugging Godzilla. Seriously, what is a Lilligant? What is a Lilligant? Oh, it's a Pokemon of some sort. Let's see. Bozu is a guy. He may be the last one. The Fallen with Mechagodzilla. Why do they keep spamming? I don't know. People are just. You really want me to draw that fat rabbit? It's just so weird. Oof, maybe not so much on. All right. You know, looking at Minoru Mineta, he kind of looks like an anime-ish version of Stewie. I think I remember searching for him. Maybe I did find a result, maybe I didn't, but and just looking at him, he kind of looks like Stewie from Family Guy. Gotta be a bit more respectful to requests. Why does he look like he has a humongous... Why does he look like he's got a spaceship for a diaper? He's as big as a battle. Okay, I think that's the last one. Yeah, my back is aching right now. Okay, let's see what we got. We got, let's see, we got who's got the punching. We have the Indominus Rex punching Grimlock. We have Godzilla kicking Odie. We have Mickey Mouse wrestling Anguirus. We have Rodan shoving Rainbow Dash. Orga carrying Roy. Snuffleupagus headbutting Big Bird. Biting Xenomorph biting the Carnotaurus. Zill from Zoophobia scratching Kumonga. T-Rex stomping the Gigantamax Raichu belly flopping Mechagodzilla 1. Zilla fire breathing the Space Slug. The Mono running away from the teacher. And Mothra, I forgot, Eerie riding on Mothra, and Minoru hugging Godzilla. And that's it, fellas. My back is really aching, so I'm just gonna answer some questions. Do you hate the SpongeBob episode One Course Meal? Of course. Who doesn't hate it? It's really kind of offensive. I mean, the way they portray suicide. I prefer Are You Happy Now over One Course Meal. Well, when will this be on DeviantArt? As soon as I can. Sometimes I wait for a day before I'm completely relaxed. Sometimes I do it as soon as I can. Have you seen the SpongeBob episode Patrick's Coupon? Isn't that the one that guest starred Uncle Grandpa as the Ice Cream King? And many people have been pointing out the similarities between Patrick and Uncle Grandpa's voice. Even though they're not the same voice actor, they do sound very similar. Heard of the actor Jeff Bennett? Yes, he's Johnny Bravo, Kowalski from Penguins of Madagascar, on the TV series. Raj from Camp Lazlo, Prowl and Mixmaster from Transformers Animated. I know him in a lot of voice roles. Did you play Need for Speed? I used to, but I kind of lost interest. Have you ever read the webcomic of Zoophobia? I have not. I have seen Hazbin Hotel and the pilot of Hell of a Boss, but I haven't seen anything else from Vibsy Pop. I just need the right time to do so. Do you play Paper Mario Origami King? No, I have not. Have you watched Zack Snyder's Justice League on HBO Max? We don't have HBO Max here, but Zack Snyder's Justice League is available on a special HBO system in Malaysia. It's called HBO Go. That's how I was able to see the Witches 2020. Do you watch Doctor Who? No, I don't. And they also made a Need for Speed movie. I haven't seen it. What is your favorite Cars character? This may sound controversial, but I'm picking Mater. I don't know, something about his design, the way he speaks. I kind of like that guy for some kind of reason. Have you played Ace Combat? I have not. Did you know they misspelled Anguirus' name in the HBO Max website? We all make spelling errors. Even I can make a couple of spelling errors. Is there a specific reason why you didn't do my Marie Kenker request? Sorry, I just wanted to know why. It depends on how I want to draw them, if I have enough time to draw them. Let's say if I want to do something that's a bit easy, or if I want to try something I haven't drawn before. Have you heard of Super Mario Logan? I have, but I'm I'm not sure if I want to subscribe to him. Doc Hudson death scene from Cars 3 it affects Owen Wilson, the voice of Lightning. I don't know. So what's the next live stream? No, I do not play Ace Combat, sorry. Have you heard of Yokai Watch? I have, but I never watched it. So what's the next live stream? Fellas, in less than a week, tune in for my... it's top secret. I'm not telling what type of theme it is. But I'll give you a hint. It is very dangerous. Enter at your own risk. And that's all I'm gonna say. I ain't telling ya. You have to guess for yourself what that next live stream is. But I must warn you, it is very, very, very dangerous. I said I have not played Ace Combat. I have not played Ace Combat. Do you hate Sonic 06? I have not played it, so I have no opinion. It's not Easter, but it's something else. It's something you should be wary about. Okay, fellas, that's it for today. Sorry if this one is a bit all over the place. Sorry if I wasn't able to get to every single request. Sorry if this was a bit things. I tried my best to fulfill as many requests as possible for the monster thing. It was something I was highly ambitious about. And thank you all for joining me. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for these requests. Thank you for the questions. I'll see you all next time in the next live stream. I hope you've enjoyed this video.